What's going on, everybody? Bulldog Gaming here. Welcome back to the channel. So there's Mama's car. Update on the Power Ranger. I was going to do this video 2 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Yeah, work, weather, time, and all that, and the producer there that's stuffing her face wasn't able to help me, so we actually have a day off together. And as you can tell, the weather's actually pretty decent, so I'm trying to not spoil it yet, but she's feeding one of our local strays.
Yeah, fried pickles.
Fried pickles. We love fried pickles. So the Power Ranger turned into that. It's a 2011 Ram 1500. And it's, as you can tell, it's pretty much bare bone stock. It's the Outdoorsman whatever package, and there's not really anything outdoorsy to it.
Except for it doesn't have the
I got fender flares and whatnot. There's the stray cat she's feeding.
You don't have the carpets on the inside.
Yeah, I have
Plastic liner.
I have rubber floor mats inside. As you can tell, it's well used, but picked this up pretty decent price. It is the quad cab extended cab. So, and which bought this for Father's Day for me. So,
Turn it towards me. First vehicle ever since my divorce in 2011 that I've actually been able to buy anything on my own name that is that expensive.
because I helped her get this one. This is her 2022 Rogue, Nissan Rogue, that we got her last year for Mother's Day.
Yeah, that I'm first on.
She's still first on the paperwork. It's just I'm helping kick on it. But this beautiful young lady right here got that
All on my own.
all on her own. The only paperwork I had to sign for was for the insurance and the tag, and that's it. So we got a couple of things here, and these can be found on Amazon, except for that toolbox. That's the toolbox out of the Power Ranger that I got with the Power Ranger. So this, and I left the charger inside, is the Monk and I cordless impact wrench. I'll have a link for the description for this down, or a link for this in the description down below. It almost looks like a Milwaukee, and
Actually, it's nicer than a Milwaukee.
looks a lot nicer than Milwaukee. This will also be this will also be the first use that it's been used since I got it, and I got it
2 months ago?
a month and a half ago,
Yes.
because I was actually going to do on the Ranger, which we traded for the Ram. So don't mind me, I'm bent over here cutting the straps and the tape, and I lost my shoe. You'll tell that I do a lot of shopping on Amazon when it comes to stuff that I want for whatever.
I don't trust any of their sites. We've gotten their
Yeah, we've had stuff. I go to trusted sites. I don't trust a lot on eBay either. And I don't do anything that I can't tag Prime, Amazon Prime on. If it's not an Amazon Prime thing, and they have to be verified to be on Amazon Prime. A top-notch seller, seller, thank you.
You're welcome.
And they have to have a certain amount of sales before they can go to Prime.
Please tell me everybody's not looking at your nose.
Yeah, they're looking at my nose.
Really?
Well, I don't have that. I never got that stand. So I'm going to be kind of away from the camera. Hopefully she can focus the camera towards me. Or she's going to have to turn the camera around to where she's looking at the screen so you can look at me.
Is it looking at you?
No. So, and as you guys know, everything that I do is raw. There's no editing. So,
Yeah, he's all raw. He's weird.
that's why you guys love me. First things first.
What are you opening?
So this is the first thing that we're going to put on the truck. Is some running boards.
Because
Because I have short people in my family.
okay,
No, let me rephrase this. I have vertically challenged people in my family.
I'm not short. I'm 5'8", and I still have to hop up
She
into his
struggles.
truck. That
I
truck
struggle.
is taller than me.
I struggle gaining out of my truck and its standard height.
So with one of his first paychecks from the city, this is what he bought him.
We got an upgrade for the truck. There's two upgrades that are major that I want to get. One for assistance getting in and out of the truck. Two for protection of the truck. And then there's a couple of wants, but those will have to come down because we're saving money for the Texas thing that I've talked about before.
And I told him to keep the toolbox from the Ranger because they weren't going to just scrap it. So I said, you might as well keep it for all of his firefighting stuff. What a smart idea.
But there's so much storage in this truck. And a lot of people that follow me and my buddy John on YouTube.
Ooh, they're sexy.
I've already seen a picture of this truck the day after I got it.
Yeah.
Or I should say, we got it.
Okay, so long story short, we're supposed to bring back the title to his Ranger and pay
$300, $250, $300.
we were going to pay money down on it because they said, we needed to pay a little bit of money to it. He had credit card in hand, credit card in machine,
And they yelled at us.
and the guy that does the financing is like, stop, don't make it go through. We don't need it. And we both looked at each other. We looked at the guy and we went, what? He got a better deal on the truck. And this truck right here,
was $20,000.
hold on, let me discuss. This truck right here that he wanted, we went looking out the day before, and I told him you're going to end up with a red truck. He looked at black and silver and every other color, and I said, you're going to end up with a red truck. Hello, red truck. Told him what truck he was going to end up with. So, long story short, didn't have to pay money down, turned in the title to the Ranger, and they did a Carfax check on this truck. No accidents, no anything. So it being a 2011,
Yeah.
right? 2011, it is a
Under
unicorn.
With under 100,000 miles on it.
It is a unicorn for not having any accidents or anything against this truck, which is unheard of.
A rarity.
So they called it a unicorn. And then we didn't have to pay any money down on top of that. It was just... So we were like, okay. Neither one of us had to work that night, so guess who went out to dinner? Yep. He got his favorite. He got Taco Bell, and I got my favorite, which is
Chinese?
Panda Express. Thank you very much.
Okay. Favorite restaurant?
Yes.
Food. I like Mexican. She likes Chinese. I went
yeah.
to Taco Bell, which is my favorite fast food restaurant. She went to Panda Express, which is her favorite fast food restaurant. Because Panda Express, as we all know, Panda Express is fast food.
Oh yeah, it is. But it's good. Only bad drawback is that the day that we went, they had no mushrooms and they had no Beijing beef, which is my favorite, and they didn't have any.
Okay, you want to know something funny?
Yeah, babe.
These are the blueprints.
Okay.
And F, part F, which I have laying on the ground, is the passenger side.
Oh, wrong side.
Yeah. So.
Need to get the other kickboard.
Yeah, and do the opposite of what.
Yeah, you were gonna try to do.
Yeah.
Well, at least he looks at instructions.
Which is the number one thing y'all need to do when you're doing projects like this. If you don't know what you're doing, usually they have better instructions. Obviously, this one didn't. So, first thing first, since we know this is passenger side.
Yeah, let's go Flippy Huey.
Let's take it to the
And
other side.
as he's doing this in flip-flops.
In Texas, Adidas or Under Armour.
He's talking around the truck, which no one can hear him. Oh, here he comes. See,
And my Wamigo firefighter
flip-flops.
flip flops.
Oh, by the way, I'm in a chair.
Yeah. So.
I am not any help because we've been drinking and I am not helping.
And for some dumb idea, I decided I was going to do this right now.
He's okay. Will you stop moving? I'm getting seasick here.
Well, I got to move stuff.
Oh my goodness. All the
So,
pieces of parts.
I'm making sure that my parts list matches my.
Yeah, before you do anything,
Yeah.
might be a smart idea.
I'm gonna be mad. They only send pieces for one side.
Do what? Have you checked the box?
I haven't went that far yet.
You might want to check the big box.
Well, we haven't made it there yet.
You might want to check the big box before you get all upset and everything. Men. Shh, I didn't say that.
So I should have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have passenger side.
And look what's right there. Oh, lo and behold,
There's the other part.
the driver's side. Wow, you looked in the big box. Good job. Why don't you put all your trash back in that little box right there?
Well,
Yep, well's a hole in the ground.
wait.
Because it's not windy. Like it was earlier.
As windy.
It's not windy at all.
As the wind kicks up in the higher elevation.
Mm-hmm. He just wants to sound smart.
Oh, another good thing is I did pass my National Weather Service storm spotting. So if there's nothing going on for my immediate area, and it is during the time that I chose to be called out,
Oh.
then there's a garage over here. Then there will be some storm spotting videos coming up. So which means I will go as far east as Topeka, Kansas, and as far west, well, as far east as Topeka, Kansas, as far south as Emporia, Kansas, and as far north as US 36.
Sorry, I'm going to have to switch hands here for a second. I got a bug crawling on me. Bug season.
Welcome to summer.
Yay.
Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Please remember to place flowers at your loved ones, and remember the vets that didn't come home. Left. All right, so we're going back over here.
You have all your nuts and bolts?
Yeah, it's all in the box. So.
Okay.
But they only give you instructions for the right side.
Well, I figured you'd be smart enough to copy the.
Do the opposite.
Where are you going?
Like,
Oh my goodness. Tools of the trade.
so. Now normally, as they make a lot of noise over here, normally this would be something that a lot of people would go and have a custom shop put on and purchase through. That's why I go to Amazon, because I'm mechanically inclined enough to figure stuff out. And that's why I'm doing these videos. Is so people that...
Don't do what he just did.
Yeah, that's actually unsafe. Thank God that it's just us out here.
Yeah, we don't have little ones, so.
So, people that want to learn this kind of stuff actually know, because there's nothing on YouTube, there's nothing on Google other than just a miscellaneous video.
Hi,
that's
Grumpy.
been sped up. Nobody's talking in.
Okay, that one just ate fried pickles, but she will not eat the French fry, the curly fry. But she ate 3 fried pickles. Sorry, back to Rob.
Left.
Back to the bulldog. Sorry, I had to shadow on the cat.
So,
Don't forget your knife is still sticking out of the box.
yeah.
Why don't you put that box in the truck so your stuff doesn't fly out of it, hon?
That's what I was planning on doing. And before you start any project, I'm gonna scare the cat, aren't I? Hi, Grumpy.
Probably.
Before you start any project, make sure you have all your parts, hardware for the project that you're working on. Make sure you have the proper tools, i.e. the impact,
Which is sitting on the ground.
which is sitting over there, should be up here. And then I gotta figure out, because it does not tell you how big each part is.
Well, obviously, you only have 4 pieces, except for your nuts and bolts.
Yeah. So I need to go and get a wrench out of my toolbox. As I scratch my nose, it's itchy.
See that tree? Yeah, it's shedding. It's snowing.
Messing with everybody's allergies.
Yeah, we got dogwoods like crazy around here, snowing.
It affects my son D-Rail, that is on his way back to Tucson. Career choice, move, and
Oops, sorry.
for him to do life things for himself. So
Oh, got one smart one out of the bunch.
one smart one. Well, actually, we have 3 smart ones. Just 2 can't do what they want to do right now because they're doing stupid stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 12 of those. 6, 2 apiece for these.
And these are, and those were.
These are the brackets. This
Bra-
bolts up to.
Bring the bracket.
Okay.
Bring me the bracket.
Okay. These bolt up to the frame rail, and then this is what the running board the running board will bolt to.
Okay.
These will mount up if you follow me with the camera.
Well, I'm gonna follow you, but not with the camera.
Should mount up here.
Okay, I gotcha. Do that to here again.
In here.
Okay.
So there's a way to. It's gonna be tight, but that's okay. There's an adjustment to adjust everything to where it should sit right. So really the only thing I need is pull this duct tape off. It doesn't need to be on here. There we go. And then I gotta put my finger in here, slide in my little silver brackets that I was showing you that are on the tailgate. Slide those in and then run my bolt in, bolt it down, hit it down with the impact. The only thing that I'm gonna need the wrench for, and I'll come closer to the camera, is when I gotta run my bolts through here.
Okay.
So, Witch is gonna talk to you for a second while I go figure out what size wrench, but I'm gonna pull out a bolt and we'll go from there. So, I re-looked at my instructions and I re-looked at everything that I was looking at. I actually don't need the wrench. I just need to make sure that my socket will work, and then make sure that I have all the proper hardware, like the washer, the lock nut, because these are the only 3 pieces times 2 for each of those brackets.
Okay.
And then on the brackets, and I didn't show this earlier, on the brackets, if you see right there where my thumb is, it says RL, which is rear left.
Cool.
Okay?
Stupid proof. I love it.
Exactly.
It's always my problem. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to readjust and I'm going to go behind him. Well, I'm going to give you guys the adventure of the day. So, as you know, oh, hair's bad today. Okay, so, as you know, we had 6 cats. We gained 3 little kittens, so now we have 9 cats in the house. Okay, 6 big cats, 3 babies in the house. So, once a month, we do a wet cat food day. It is hilarious because our older cats know when the drawer opens that they're getting wet cat food. They go ballistic. We have one that will chase us around, go into the drawer, and think she's going to open up a can of cat food.
By herself.
So, we, as me and Bulldog over here, did it on our own. Popped a can, placed it on the floor, get another cat over there. Popped a can on the floor. So we had 7 cans because the 3 kittens can eat out of 1 can because they're still tiny. So we have 6 of the big cats. One of the babies was eating. All you heard was smack, 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 smack. It was quite hilarious. Usually we have meowing and mayhem and everything else, and you think that they would be food aggressive. We teach our cats as they were kittens not to be food aggressive. We pet them, we play with them, we play with their food as they're eating anything. That way they're not food aggressive. We found out the other day that 2 of the kittens are a little food aggressive over, a lot, over, of all things, Sonic Tater Tots. One of the babies ate 3 on her own. So, it was funny. So, that was our adventure of the day, was to give them wet cat food.
And that was before we decided to do this, or I decided to do this.
Yeah, so the cats are all inside eating wet cat food, and when we were done, we ended up with, so we just open up the cans, throw them on the floor. I mean, there's no way of putting them in a dish because it's never going to happen. So as they're done, as they walk away or as they go to another can, we put them in bowls. We were down to 2 bowls because we had 7 cans open, and I just went in there when we went on a pause. I just went in there and we are down to 1 bowl. So,
because the 2 smallest kittens decided to wake up.
Yeah, the 2 small kittens we were looking for, couldn't find them because they're so tiny and they hide from the bigger ones. So, we found them, they were eaten, so we're down to 1 bowl. So, alright, I'm going to flip this back over because I think Bulldog's ready. Still walking around?
Still walking around, grabbing our handy dandy impact. I wouldn't put an air compressor in this shot. No. Later on in life, I will have where I'm going to have a lot of
Okay, this is our neighbor's, which is abandoned.
And a piece
This
of
is
crap.
ours. Lovely garage, right?
It's a store hole.
Hey, it's either that or we get snow and rain in our garage, which we don't want. So, and our landlord is okay with that because it doesn't look like it doesn't look like Ghettoville. We made it look nice. We made it look like a door. We didn't make it look, you know, shabby. So it's actually bolted down from the inside all the way down the door. It's attached to the door, so when you roll up the door, that goes up with it. So it doesn't look like, you know, Ghettoville. So.
All right. So, I'm up underneath the edge of the truck here.
He lost himself.
I've lost those 6.
6 what? What are you looking for?
I forgot to grab them.
Did you forget the little silver things?
Yep.
Tools that you need before you start. Not as you're on the ground. What'd you do with
over
them?
by where the impact was.
Good job.
So you can actually get away with just doing a ratchet wrench to do this. I'm using impact. So I'm a little bit lazy.
No comment. Oh, nice butt shot. Thank you. Should have.
So,
In flip flops, nonetheless.
and shorts. So first things first. Is I get a mouthful of dirt. And I gotta get these clips into a little hole that's up underneath here. If you want to hand me that.
Oh, handing
You
off
actually
the.
have to get up.
I got a soda in between my
And we're dropping the...
catch.
So, I got one already in. And I'm not going to line it yet until I get the second one in. And they just go... supposed to. Easily. And go in. And you might use a screwdriver to help you. Or a hammer. To do this. Yeah, it might help. Nope, got it. Okay. A little bit of southern ingenuity there. Alright, so see where the holes are lined up here and here. And now I need this, which will sit just like that on there, and hopefully that's looking right where I put it. And I'll just get these fingers started with my fingers. There. Now I'll grab a second setup. Like I said, I hope that's staring right where you need it, to where you can see what I'm doing. And now my shirt's caught in what I'm working on off camera. Let go of that.
Oh, hi.
All right, so there's a lock washer and a flat washer, and I just turn it, and then that goes in there finger tight enough to have it sit, because when we gotta do 2 more of these brackets and then align the step onto the brackets before we actually tighten everything down on the inside. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna hand the I'm gonna stop right here, and then I will show you the end after I get done doing that. Okay, so I have, you see right here, I have my brackets on, and now I have back at these. I gotta go get 6 bolts set up over here. The beauty of having a tailgate is all your stuff can sit where you can find it so you're not bent over. So, back in just a second. Alright, so have my bolts all set up to get that all set up, and then I will do the alignment and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, so we have it mounted on here. Get a little bit farther back so you can actually see. I got it mounted on there with the help of which it is a 2-person part on getting that part set. So now all I got to do is just zap it tight, and then go to the other side. So give me just a minute here, and we will be back to you in just a second. So I'm on the last 2 bolts here, and you really don't have to hammer on these really hard because they tighten up quickly. It's like 1 or 2 good taps depending on how far you finger tightened it. And then that is solid. And yeah, I already hit myself in the head right here on the edge. So, all right, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna wrap up the other side, and then I'm gonna, at the end of the video, I'm gonna add the picture with both sides on, a before and after. It'll have the pictures of before both sides, and then picture of after putting these on. How nice it dresses up the truck. Just even with these being not the you know, highfalutin tube bars or whatever, but it's going to dress up the truck. So until next time, depending on what we're going to be doing, it might be a game, might be doing something for the truck, it might be storm spotting. Until next time, y'all, be cool, be safe, safe travels if you're out on the road, and we'll catch you next time.